U.S. Ambassador and South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley stopped at Clemson University this evening.
She talked about issues here at home and abroad with the theme, America Needs to Come First. Carlos Flores was there and joins us live with more. Carlos.
Good evening, Nigel and Carolyn. That's right. Former U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley took the stage tonight as a guest of Clemson's Turning Point USA chapter. She talked about issues here at home and abroad, all with the theme of America Needs to Come First. More than 200 people packed the Strom Thurmond Auditorium at Clemson University to hear Nikki Haley talk about the state of the country at home and on the world stage. She started by addressing the Republican Party's poor performance in the 2022 midterms, saying the reason for the poor performance wasn't bad candidates or that it had anything to do with former President Trump. She said the Republican candidates were outspent and that Democrats were more unified.
They want strength, stability, and they want a party that's unified. So our biggest lessons are look in the mirror and realize that we have some work to do.
Haley also touched on the ongoing situation in Iran as protests erupted in September in support of women's rights. She recently called for Iran to be removed from the United Nations Women's Rights Council.
It's going to be really hard for them to vote against that. My guess is China will vote with Iran, Russia will vote with Iran. Those countries will, but I do think they actually will boot them off of the Women's Rights Council. If they don't, they continue to follow into irrelevance the way they've continued to do that.
Haley also talked about her time in the South Carolina legislature and how young people need to get involved.
There will always be an old guard. You don't have to fit into the old guard. If something feels wrong, do something. If something sounds wrong, say something. If something can be better, why not you?
Haley's name has also been mentioned as a presidential candidate in 2024, and one student asked if that is something on her mind.
Well, we are taking the holidays to kind of look at what the situation is, but I have said I've never lost a race. I'm not going to start now. If we decide to get into it, we'll put 1,000% in and we'll finish it.
Now, Haley closed tonight encouraging young people to continue speaking out and that making change doesn't have an age limit. But for now, live in Clemson, Carlos Flores, WYFF News 4.